Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learn. Big up to every single one of you. Hit the like button. Subscribe. As always, it is day 175 as your world champions. I really got to find somewhere to hang this up because lifting it and putting it back down is getting jarring. But any opportunity to big up the fact that we are your reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champions of the world, I will take, because I'm proud to be Chelsea, and so should you guys. And we're here to talk all things Man City 1, Chelsea 1. A win for the Arsenal, I'll say, because they love their 1-1 wins. It's all they ever seem to talk about. And I know some Chelsea fans are looking at it in the long term, and they're thinking, damn, we got a draw about what cost. They're still going to bottle it anyway. It don't mean nothing. We're here to talk about the Gargantuan Blues, though. We're here to talk about the reassurance that I felt coming out of that game. We're going to talk individuals. We also have to talk about man like Calum McFarlane, the man of the hour, the guy who went toe-to-toe with Pep Guardiola and left with something. Him and his entire under-21 management squad, big up to every single one of you. You went into a game with no expectations of you, and you left with something. Big up to you guys, and best of luck with the under-21 squad. If you're not in the dugout again on Wednesday, which, to be honest, wouldn't even mind. Who knows? He might leave with a W. And then, I want to see what the win-loss record would be looking like after that. But nobody expected us to leave with anything. Nobody expected a draw. Barely anyone was expecting a goal coming out of that. This was one of the most universally accepted defeats I've seen going into a game since 22-23 Chelsea. And the further we get away from that Chelsea, the better. But in spite of all of that, Chelsea produced a resilient performance. They were the better team in the second half, in my opinion. Both teams could look at that game and think they could have left with a victory, which does mean leaving with a draw is a completely fair result for both sides. And just from a Chelsea perspective, no Caicedo, no Cucurella, Robert Sanchez out, Fofana out because he got the sniffles while he was skiing. The under-21 management squad. We were never meant to be leaving the Etihad with anything. So if you're going to tell me a 1-1 draw, calm. I'll take that and I'll run with it. I don't celebrate draws, but given the circumstances, big up to the Chelsea for that one. First off was literally just about Chelsea just defending and praying and hoping that there was a second half to still fight for. And in spite of our good defending, we still leave 1-0 down because Badiashile gave the ball away stupidly. I'll give him credit that all of his defensive actions after that leading to a goal, I got no complaints about. You stopped Reinders from going inside. He came outside and hit a banging strike into the roof of the net. Maybe Sanchez saves it, but for what we've seen with Jorgensen this season, it was a good performance from him too. It just is what it is. To even go into halftime 1-0 down under those circumstances, it could have been a lot worse. But the first point I wanted to say is shout out to Calum McFarlane. Shout out to Calum McFarlane, because not only did he set us up to be well resolute defensively in the first half, the game management in the second half, I didn't expect that. Going to a 3 in midfield, playing Andre Santos deeper in the pitch, moving Gusto to the right-hand side. Liam Delap coming on for João Pedro while he was playing like trash. The only thing, it would have been nice to see Esteval playing on the left over Neto. We're going to get into the reasons why. Obviously, he was straight garbage all game. But I would have liked to see that. Maybe we would have got a bit more creativity on the left. But for the experience that Calum McFarlane has, to go into the game and to manage it like that against one of the greatest coaches of all time, deserves praise. It deserves hella praise. Shout out to Calum McFarlane for doing your thing, man. You're going to be able to go and tell your kids and your grandkids about how you stepped up to Pep Guardiola and you stole 2 points from him at the end. And to be honest, even saying that we stole 2 points isn't fair, because we deserve to leave with a point. We deserve that. The same way City only deserved the point coming out of it. And it is a testament to Calum McFarlane and his management team that we can even come out and say that. So big up to Calum for that. Second point, I wanted to talk about reassurance of the squad, because that's what I felt coming out of this game. It could have been so easy for Chelsea to go into this game and be unmotivated, to just not play like they gave a damn, to just give away 3 or 4 goals, or to concede the first goal and for everyone's heads to drop and just give up. And nobody did. Nobody did. We came out with the second half and we came out with a fight. We came out trying to get something for this game. Players were trying to push all throughout the 90 minutes. And even in the first half, when we were just defending, we defended resolutely. Key blocks from Trevor Chalobah, from Badia Shield, from Achimpong, Reece James, all over the damn midfield. Another game where he cooks in the midfield and wins man of the match over the likes of a Rodri, compared to doing it to Rice a month or 2 ago. This guy can step to any midfielder in England, and it shows how good Reece is. It also shows that for these players, the season isn't over. Or a lot of us might have given up or just said, like, whatever happens in this season is still not going to be the targets that we want to reach. I like that the players have not given up, because that's what the fans need to see, for the fans to have motivation and belief for the remaining 4 months of this season. So I'm really glad to see the leadership, the willpower, the determination from our squad. That was very refreshing to look back on and see. Third point, Pedro Neto. This guy is driving me insane. I was debating whether to talk about Cole Palmer or Pedro Neto in this video, because Cole Palmer was a disgrace yesterday. And the last year, his performances just haven't been good enough in the Premier League. I respect that there's been injuries left and right, but what I cannot respect is the laziness that I saw from Palmer out of possession. So, like, I want to just touch on that quickly, because Cole Palmer, you need to pattern up, man. You are our number one. You are our star boy. Performances like that are not acceptable at Chelsea Football Club. So I hope we see better. And I know we will too, because it is Cole Palmer. We know his level. But that's why I'm not accepting that from him. Do better. Pedro Neto, though, I'm just not surprised, just more frustrated. This guy's decision-making is so mind-numbingly infuriating, it begs belief. So many attacks died at the hands of Pedro Neto. I saw Enzo Fernandez nearly do his groin again, turning and getting the ball out to Pedro Neto for him to sky it over the bar. And it looked harder to do that than to just place it in one of the corners. Chasing his first touch, head down, ignoring runners. It's the same old Pedro Neto. But he gets away with it because he's good defensively. And I respect that side of your game. But brother, get your head up. Look around. Look at runners around you. It's a team game. You're not playing by yourself. So annoying watching this guy sometimes. But he's probably still better than Garnacho and Gittins, which is just a testament to how bad the summer window is. I'm going to bring that up again, because we knew we needed wingers. I'm not going to try to talk about Maresca too much, but we know his system relies on top-tier wingers, and you go and bring Neto and Garnacho for a system that demands good dribblers. You get what you pay for, innit? But Neto has to improve his decision-making. Absolutely not good enough from him. Probably our worst player, in all honesty. Someone who's a lot better, though, Andre Santos. And he needs to be playing a lot deeper. One of the few criticisms that I have with Maresca is that he did not give Santos enough opportunities playing at the 6. And when he did play, he was playing in the 10, which he was clearly not comfortable playing in. We saw him playing in a deeper position. Brilliant. Press resistance for days. Can pass out the press. Can play out the press. Can drive out of the press. With the passing was brave, and it was finding its players. I loved that second half performance from him, and it provided the steal that we needed to see in the midfield. So I'm very happy to see that from him. And the last point, Liam Delap actually looked a little bit like a striker today. Saw some decent hold-up play. I saw like some decent passing attempts, kind of ruined by Neto on the left, but we moved. That was nice. Still got a dumb yellow. Still started fighting when the ball was out of play. We'll hope to get that out of your game soon, but positive baby steps from Liam Delap. We'd like to see that. But big up every single one of you that's locked in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. World champions out. Up the Chelsea.